Hi, welcome to Tech Hawk. Today I am going to show you some introduction about the Sketcher Toolbox. It is very much necessary to do some sketch and to create a part in Abaqus. So let's start. So first of all, you have to create a part. So from part module, click here, create part, and a new window will be open. So first you have to choose the modeling space. If you choose 3-dimensional, so it will create some position in 3-dimensional space. If you choose 2D planar, Abaqus positions this part in planar, that means 2-dimensional space. And if you select axisymmetric, Abaqus will position this part in axisymmetric 2-dimensional space. If you create an axisymmetric deformable part, Abaqus allows you to include a twist degree of freedom in your model. And just you can select the type like deformable, discrete, analytical grid, Eulerian, what you want, and also you can edit it later from this tree, model tree. Okay, you can select, you can change this type, and for this approximate size, so use this approximate size to enter the size of the part, and it is not required to input exactly same, you just use approximate. Also, after creating the part, you can change. You can increase or decrease your sheet size. So click continue, and here this is Sketcher Toolbox. From this toolbox you can sketch what you want. So the first one is an isolated point. So click here, and you can click anywhere to create an isolated point. And also if you don't want to click from below of your screen, you can put some input, like I am putting 0 0. So in x-axis 0, y-axis 0, the coordinate will be 0 0. Click enter. So you see a new point here, or just click anywhere if you want. So the second one is create lines or multiple lines or polygon. It's also very simple. Just click here, click any 2 point, and if you want multiple line, also you can create multiple line. So I have made a polygon. You can, if you want to make a line, just click 1 point and click the second point, and from keyboard you can press ESC. So that's all. And if you want to create some circle, just click here, and first of all you have to pick a center point. You can click anywhere to pick a center point, and then if you move your cursor to a point on the circumference of the circle, if I click here, this is the circle I have made. Also when you select the center point of the circle, you can also input this in this box. And the next one is the rectangle. So click rectangle. You have to input 2 points, 2 corner points of a rectangle. Like first one is this, second one is this. So a rectangle has been made. But if you want, you can also use this text box to enter the precise coordinates of the corners of the rectangle. Like if you want to, I am giving an example. So 5, 5, okay. So you see, one point has been selected, and for the next point I am showing him 12, 12. So rectangle has been made. You see here. And now an ellipse. So from Sketcher Toolbox, just select Ellipse tool, click any desired location of the center of the ellipse, or like before, every time if you want to put a precise location of your center or any point, just input it in this text box. So I don't need any precise location, so I just click here. This is the center of the ellipse, and then move the cursor to the end point of the first axis of the ellipse. So you are going to click a point which will define the end point of one axis. Like I am giving the first axis here, and this one is for the second axis, right? So it will define the length of the second axis. I am clicking here. So an ellipse has been prepared. And for the second axis, if you can also put it on the first axis, but it will make the second axis length 0. And this is to sketch an arc which is tangent to a line. Okay, just from this toolbox, click here, the arc tools. So you have to select a start point of your arc. Okay, I am clicking here, and now you will make the second point. You will point the second point of your arc, like here. So this is the tangent line. You see, this arc and this line has been made tangent. But if you start an arc at a point of space, like where there is no end point, this arc will be tangent to the positive x-axis. Like I'm showing you some example. Like I am clicking here and here. So this arc has been made tangent to the positive x-axis. So if you give any reference line, so it will be tangent with that reference line. But if you will not select any reference line, just it's in the space, so it will be tangent with the positive x-axis. And when you select the second line, it will also change the radius. So our next tool is sketching an arc using a center point and 2 endpoints. So it's also very easy. Just click here and input the center point of the arc. Like before, you can also give you the x-axis and y-axis coordinate. So I am clicking an arbitrary point. Just click here, and you have to select the 2 endpoints of your curve. First click first endpoint to define the radius of the curve. So first endpoint, it will also define the radius, and the second endpoint. You can also move this cursor counterclockwise or clockwise. And one more thing you can see, if you start drawing an arc and then decide to change its direction, you must return to the first endpoint and move the cursor in the desired direction toward the second endpoint. Like I am so this is the clockwise direction and this is anti-clockwise direction, but this is I am now I am now moving my cursor to the clockwise direction, but it will not making any clockwise curve. So you have to return to the first endpoint and this. You see? I think you got the point. Okay, click here. Our next toolbox is to sketch an arc through 3 points. Just before we have used a center point, but here we don't have to input any center point. So first we have to input 2 endpoints, like an start point and end point. Okay, and then you will click the third point of the arc. You see, I can put it anywhere. Okay, this is the arc that has been made by using 3 points. Okay, our next tool is fillet. So to sketch and fillet from the Sketcher Toolbox, select fillet tool, and in this prompt area or in this text box, just enter the radius of your desired fillet. So if I click 5, enter, now you have to select 2 lines. Okay, which are okay, like this, 2 consecutive lines. So we have to now select 2 lines. So I'm clicking here and here, but before clicking the second line, just press and hold shift key, or just you can also just click without pressing the shift key. Just click here and click the second entity. You see, the radius is 5. The fillet has been done. So now I will show you how to create spline. It's also very easy. Just click here, click first point and click the next point of the spline and the next spline point. Just you have to click each vertex of your spline. Okay, when done, click done. Okay, so after finishing one tool, okay, just click in this cancel button, the red cancel button. Click here. Now you can move to the next tool. So this is an oblique line. By this tool you can create an oblique construction line which for your information, to inform you, this construction line help you to position and align objects along an arbitrary oblique line, which is defined by 2 points. So we will define these 2 points. Just click here and click any other points. You see, an oblique line has been made, has been drawn. So we have a lot of sketch, so I will move a little far of this toolbox. You see, click here. There is a tool which is named delete. So it's like an eraser. So click here and you have to select anything if you want to delete. Just click here, press enter, it will be deleted. Click here, press enter, anywhere. And if you want to select multiple entities, just press shift key, hold key, press the entity or any geometry if you want to delete. So just press enter, enter, enter. Okay. So I will delete this one. Select this, press enter. Okay. So when you see a very small triangle in the corner of a tool, that means this is not only one tool, there are several more tools inside this which are hidden. So click here and hold it. You see, new tools has been shown. So these are the same like before I have showed you. So that one is an oblique construction line, this is an horizontal construction line. You see, horizontal. Click anywhere. And there are other some tools, like if you want to construct a line, construction line which is at an angle or any circle, it's very easy. You can check it by yourself. But if you want to set an construction line, to convert it to a construction line from a geometry, normal geometry, you can use this set as construction. So this is a component. I have clicked here and click done. So it has been converted to a construction line. Same. Okay. Done. And like before, click and hold here, and the second tool, unset construction, click here. If you want to convert an construction line to a normal geometry component, just click here, click done. You see, it has been unset. Okay, so for this offset curves, it is a very important tool, I think. Just click here. So now you have to select the entities you want to offset. So just click any entities and click done or press enter from your keyboard. And now you will select the offset distance. So it is 5, okay, or 2.0, doesn't matter. Enter. You see, a new line from the same 2 meter or 2 millimeter distance from the previous line everywhere. This is called offset. If you want to change the direction, not inside, you want to make it outside, just click flip. Okay. So if you are done, click done. Cancel. Okay. So the next tool is auto trim. This is also a very useful tool. Use this auto trim tool from the Sketcher Toolbox to delete unwanted portions of any sketched edges. You can also delete this for any kind of edges, construction geometries or reference geometries. Just click here. If you click here, it will delete it, delete it, delete it, and there is no reference line now. So just click here, it will delete the whole line. Okay, so here I want to make some new lines. You see, there is a new tool which is called extend. So to make it clear, I have to make 2 lines. So I will create first line and another line here. Okay, yes. So now we'll select the second this extend tools. So click here. So first of all, I have to select a curve which is going to extend. Okay, I will click here and click. Now you have to select the second reference tool. If you want to extend this up to this, just click here. You see, it has been extended to the second one. This is called extend tools. Okay. Now there is another tool which is split. Just click here, select a curve. You want to split this. Okay, click here. Now you have to locate another curve. Sorry. Okay, click split. So before clicking here, I want to show you something. This line, this is the whole line. This is only one line. Click split. You see, this is only one line. There is no other point inside it. Just click here. This is only one line. But if you want to split here by this line here, so if you select this curve or this geometry, click here, it will split in 2 portions. You see, 2 portions. But previously it was only one. So this is the function of split tool. No need. And translate. If you want to translate something, just click here, select any, but they will ask you a question first, like the type of the translate. If you want to make a copy of a previous or the main geometry, just click copy, and then you have to select the entities. If you want to select multiple entities, click shift key from keyboard and select this. When you are done with selecting your entities, click done. Then you have to make a start point. Like if you want to start from here, click here, and end point like here. You see, it has been copied to a new position. But if you would select the move, there will be only one geometry here. Same as this. Click and hold here. You can also rotate the same, exactly same of this. Just for this time I want to move. So I am selecting, done, Okay, center point and the angle of rotation. Enter. You see, it has been moved. Also same the scale. I wanna inform you something. To scale any objects, just use the scale tool from the toolbox to enlarge or reduce the sketcher objects. So if you want to enlarge or reduce the scales of line, arc, circles, ellipse, fillets or spline or any specified points, just click here. Okay, so for this time also move this and this and this. Okay, done. Any center point like here, make a center. And what is the scale factor? If you want, if you put enlarge it, just press larger than 1. If you want to reduce the scale, just lower than the previous value. So just 0.5, it has been decreased its size. Okay, and the mirror is also same, just it will make some mirror. Okay, so click here, mirror, copy or move. If you want to make some copy, click copy. So I just want to mirror only this line. Okay, this line. And if you want to mirror these entities like this one and this one, also this one. Okay, I want just to mirror these two lines with the reference of this line. So click done. You see, it has been prepared mirror. Okay, done. Okay, now I will show you another tool which is called linear pattern. And to use this tool, just click here, select the entities, click done, and you will find a new window here. Okay, from this window here you see the number. So this is you see the number of the x-axis, and this is the number of y-axis. This is the spacing, you can change it. So if I input 10, so it changes, space will be 10, here 10, like this. Also you can change the direction here, also here. Okay, click OK. So our our linear pattern has been done. So suppose this is another one. Okay, this is too small. I want to make a bigger version. Okay, now suppose this one, you see. So now we are going to show you another, which is now we are going to show you another tool that is called circular pattern or radial patterns, and use this radial pattern tool from this Sketcher Toolbox to create radial pattern of any selected entities. Okay, just click here and hold it, click this radial pattern. So first of all you have to select the entities, like this one, shift, this one, shift, oh no, not this one. So click circular pattern. So now we are going to select the entities, this one, this one, and this one. To select multiple items, just press shift key and hold it. So done. And total angle, how now we are going to create a pattern which is 360 angle, that means whole circle, and 5, 6, okay, 6. So if you wanna make a center, this one, center. Okay, click OK. So our pattern, circular pattern, has been done. So the next tool is constraint, adding some constraint. So a constraint is a logical relationship between entities in a sketch. Suppose this is a line and this is a circle here, okay, and we are going to add some constraint like coincident relation. So we first choose the center of the circle and then the second point. You see, these two are now has a relationship which is coincident relationship. There are too many other relationships you can add between them. Like if you add this circle and this line as a tangent, it would be a tangent relationship. Is dimension, adding some dimension. You can done it automatically or manually. So click dimension, auto dimension, and maybe for here just click the circle. Done. So automatically it has some dimension here, but if you want to do it manually, just click here like this one. You can put it anywhere, or you can click here, click this point, you see this one, 25, okay, like this. You can also add dimension for this. This is 2.5. You can add it 2.5. Change it. So circle has been changed. So next one is another important tool which is called undo and redo. So I have just added this dimension 2.5 of the radius is 2.5. So if you click undo, it has been undone. So if you click redo again, it will come back. And one of the most important tool I have already shown you is that delete tool. Just click here, select any of thing you want to remove, press enter, so it is removed. I think these are the basic tools of this toolbox. So it will help you to make any kind of sketch for your model. So thank you for being with us. This is all for today.